Welcome back to Bombastic Nation and Ting and Ting and Ting. Back with another vibe for all you. And somebody suggested that I watch this one here also, so I'm gonna check it out. And it's called The Secret of the Unopened Vault of Sree, and I can't pronounce that there. Padmanabhaswamy Temple. I think that's the pronunciation. I just butchered it. Butchered. But yeah, it sounds kind of interesting because it's mystery there, you know. So, and there's always mysteries and temples and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna check this out here, see what I want and thing. You know what I mean? And like I say, thank you guys for the comments. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm gonna answer them as much as I can. I do work and thing, you know. So I have to set aside time to check them out. But thank you for the comments, even the ones that call me simple. Can't hurt my feelings, people. There's no such thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and YouTube and simmer and check this vibe out here a ding.
The secret behind the sealed door of Sree Padmanabhaswamy Temple.
Almost
Is
got it
there
right.
anyone here who is
Hottest man.
intrigued by mysteries
Ooh.
buried deep by our ancestors? If you are anything like us, you also feel that these well-preserved mysteries are waiting to see the light of day. The hows and whats that these incomplete riddles leave unanswered pull us into a never-ending abyss, but curiosity is known to work its magic on man for centuries. Let's hold this thought and venture into the culture-filled land of India, because what else keeps secrets better hidden than centuries-old traditions and customs? Now that we have convinced you to peep into the Asian country of India, let's limit the focus to down south. So what is the biggest mystery that continues to rage in Kerala? No points for guessing. It is obviously the Vault B in Tiruvananthapuram's Sree Padmanabhaswamy Temple. That's exactly what we'll be unveiling in this video. But before we take the plunge into the dark vaults and darker secrets hidden in them, let's take a tour into the history of the temple.
Yeah, let's see what it
Located
is.
in Tiruvananthapuram, Kerala, the Padmanabhaswamy Temple is dedicated to Lord Vishnu. The deity is enshrined in the Ananta Shayanam posture, the eternal yogic sleep on the serpent Adisheshan. Now, if you want to bow down to the principal deity and pray, know that only those who profess the Hindu faith are permitted entry to the temple, and devotees have to strictly follow the dress code. Anyway, did you know that the name of the city, Thiruvananthapuram in Malayalam, translates to the city of Lord Ananta, referring to the deity of Padmanabhaswamy Temple? Apart from the serenity of the temple and the strong spiritual wave that will hit you when you set foot in the temple, there is a lot that will cast a spell on you. The temple is a visual treat, with the intricate fusion of the indigenous Kerala style and the Tamil style architecture. The 16th century
Wow,
Gopuram, with its ornate design, is nothing short of an architectural marvel.
I wonder how long it took them to build this, man, because that's very intricate. 16th century. Wow. I would love to find out how they, they construct this. That's a lot of intricate details, and it's huge.
But what will catch your eye on the first look is the golden exterior, which we may take the opportunity to explain is actually pure gold. Come on, the Padmanabhaswamy Temple isn't the world's richest temple for nothing. Seems like we managed to capture your attention. Don't worry, we weren't bluffing about the prosperity of the temple. But to erase your suspicions, how about we go into the details of it? The opulence of the temple is not limited to its gold-plated glory. There is more to it than the eye can see. Let's just say that underneath the temple, there is the largest treasure that man has ever come across. Don't believe us? Let's take you back to the fateful day of June 27, 2011, when the most impressive treasure was unearthed. The story of Padmanabhaswamy Temple and its treasures remind us of an Indiana Jones movie. Even before the vaults were opened, it was expected to reveal silver, gold, and other precious items in great quantity because of the offerings made by devotees to the temple in the last 500 years.
Wow.
But what came out of the secret cellars
They've been
was
banking
beyond
it.
belief. A team of experts appointed by India's Supreme Court opened 5 vaults dedicated to the deity Lord Vishnu in 2011, following a private petition seeking transparency in the running of the temple. Well, after the treasure was discovered, it made sense why the vaults were not opened until that point, and also why there was a need for a petition to open the vaults, even though the temple authorities were aware of the 6 vaults. Treasures worth $22 billion were found. You heard that right, $22 billion! Whoa! Well, the shrine dates back to the 10th century, but the present
10th
massive
century.
granite structure was built only in the 18th century after King Martanda Varma expanded and consolidated the Travancore kingdom. It was historically a royal temple, but offerings in gold were made not just from Travancore kings and other Kerala royalty, but also
Wow.
millions of ordinary devotees. Wow! Now you know why the vaults were full of gold coins dating back thousands of years. Not just coins, but gold necklaces as long as 9 feet.
That would be so interesting to see. I know, well, I'll probably never see it, but it would be interesting to witness that. Since stuff going back that far, just to hold something man-made, coins and stuff that went back that far. I mean, I'd step on the earth every day. That stuff's gone back for millions of years. But something man-made like that to hold, man, that'd be like a surreal experience, wouldn't it?
And weighing about 2.5 kgs. Gold ropes, sacks full of diamonds, and thousands of pieces of antique jewelry studded with diamonds and emeralds, crowns, and other precious stones lay scattered in the chambers. The things were not systematically arranged. Earthen pots full of gold, baskets, copper pots were scattered everywhere. They also discovered ceremonial costumes and
Wow.
solid gold coconut shells studded with jewels. The most impressive of the gems were large diamonds, some of which were even 110 carats. But wait, the best is yet to be told. An idol of Lord Vishnu was found in one of the vaults of the temple, which was made entirely of gold. Any idea how precious it was? Some archaeologists and gemologists estimated that the idol could very well cost about $30 million.
Woo!
Let that sink in. Today, if you visit the temple, you will find immense security guarding the treasure, from metal
You
detectors
think?
to security cameras and more than 200 guards in position. But maybe the
That's
guards
like
are
Fort
protecting
Knox.
something else. What could that be? Let's retravel the route into the underground vaults. If you remember, we told you about the existence of 6 vaults. For documentation purposes, they were named A, B, C, D, E, and F. But the treasures we told you about was from 5 vaults, because Vault B stayed shut. You weren't expecting this twist in the tale, were you?
No.
We forgot to tell you that the 7-member committee designated for the search could open 5 of these vaults with exceptional difficulty. Vault A was very tough to open. It took a whole day to barge into it, while the vaults C through F have been opened about 8 times through the years. But what about Vault B? You would be surprised to know that the Chamber B is not a part of the documented temple treasury. That means nobody knows what lies beyond it. When the committee reached Vault B, the heavily rusted door with 3 different levers requiring 3 separate keys was jammed shut. Nobody entered the vault, and hence it still stays a mystery.
Wow.
But many people believe that the 6th vault inside the temple conceals greater riches. They have reason to believe so. According to an ancient legend, anyone who tried to open Vault B was attacked by deadly serpents because of an ancient curse on those who defile the sacred site. Is the site really cursed, or is it a story fabricated to keep the dark secrets hidden? In this case, maybe the story is just trying to keep the treasure safe. According to Auditor General Vinod
Somebody
Rai,
knows.
Vault B had been opened once in 1990 and twice in 2002, and no unspeakable horrors were faced, which is in stark contrast to the legend. But the royal family of Travancore claims that on those few occasions, only the anteroom of the vault was opened, while the main chamber of the vault was untouched. But who knows the complete truth? Vinod Rai presses on the need to open the Vault B and catalog its contents to prevent theft. But since the door could not be opened with the latest technology available, we don't think the world would come to know about the secret of this vault anytime soon.
Wow.
But it is interesting to note that fables about the serpent curse on the vault has done its job of keeping the vault locked for so long. Who knows if the vault has trillions hidden in the form of gold and diamonds, or if there is something else hidden in the vault that the snakes are protecting.
Something
What do
mystical.
you think is behind Vault B in the Padmanabhaswamy Temple? Tell us in the comments section below.
Just more
Subscribe
treasures.
to our channel if you like this video. And while you're here, check out our other videos and tell us what you think of them.
Just more treasures, I think. I mean, people, wow, all that offerings and stuff that there, and apparently a lot of rich people put offerings in there too. Couple of billion, I think they said there, that's under there. That's a lot of treasures. Gold-plated Vishnu. I mean, they had to. That had to be rich people doing that there, you know what I mean? Because poor people gonna be doing that stuff. They're spending that gold to survive. But anyway, man, thanks for suggesting this for me. I'm gonna put the link to the description for this video in the bottom. Go check it out. Check out the channel. See what they have. As you can tell, they have different stuff up there, so you can check it out. It looks like good stuff to go check out. So go check it out today. As a matter of fact, I see they have up here the 5 richest organizations in the world, you know, stuff like that. Go check it out. But you know, in the meantime, before you go there, keep watching my stuff, you know, do a little binge watch for the New Year's, you know what I mean, and check it out, the thing, you know. I enjoy doing this with you all, you know, and like I said before, I'm learning as I go. So if anything that you see on here contradicts what the history says in your culture, hit me up in the bottom in the comment section. Let me know what the truth is as you see it from your cultural perspective of your country. You know what I'm saying? And that's the purpose of this whole of me doing these videos here, so that I could learn and others could learn. You know what I mean? Because far too often the history that we get is told by somebody else, and it's told from their perspective, you know, their cultural perspective. So hit me up in the comment section and tell me what the truth is and what is not the truth. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Because I want to know. And while you're all doing all of that there thing, you know what I mean? Take care of each other. Stop the fighting. Cool runnings.